Let's get it, YouTube. Good morning. Finally made it to Detroit. We're going to have some real excitement on this channel for quite a while. But yesterday, if you went back through the shorts, I was reviewing Lucille's restaurant in Tempe Marketplace. And I'm going to have to say, I think I mentioned it in the short video that I did yesterday, that I'm going to have to give it a 4 out of a 10. And the reason why I'm giving it a 4 is because the manager did try to rectify his cook's mistakes, but you really can't do that. If that's what they're serving, that's what they're serving. And he did try to rectify it, and the people that I had brought to the restaurant were they were in Arizona for that day to come to that restaurant. And they didn't have a good time either. They switched their food 2 or 3 times. All the sides weren't up to par. And that could be because every day you have different cooks in the kitchen. And maybe whoever was doing it wasn't cooking with love. And so it was a hot mess. And I'm going to think about it 3 or 4 times before I decide to walk back into that establishment. And I noticed that it wasn't as crowded as it is, because usually during that time, the older people are there. And it's usually really crowded. Of course, everybody in Arizona knows it's hot. So, to be able to go out and enjoy a nice meal and get in some good air condition, that's the theme of every day. So, I never did. I tasted what I was had, which was the gumbo, and it was not good. So I took 1 teaspoonful, tasted another one. It wasn't good at all. So Lucille's, this is my advice to you: change your cooks, change your recipes. That tri-tip, they said, was very delicious. I believe it was the baby back ribs. They said those were pretty good. That salmon was not good. Your sides, your mashed potatoes looked pretty watery. The carrots weren't cooked enough, and they were cut too big. So I'll tell anybody, Lucille's was my niece's favorite restaurant. Rest in peace, Carla. And I wanted her sister to see what her sister liked, because my niece would come and visit me for all her birthdays, and she just was in love with Lucille's. And so her sister was here, so I wanted to have her taste it and see what she thought about it, because me and Carla, before yesterday, we loved it. But it wasn't that good, and reminds me of LA Try Guy. You have to tell the truth, because maybe one of them will see it and they will rectify it. Either you get you some new cooks, people that care about what they're doing, care about the customers, care about themselves, care about their reputation. Do that for us, because I like Lucille's. Lucille's is a lovely restaurant. They also didn't like the biscuits, and maybe they didn't like the biscuits because it had that sweet, I think it was sugar and cinnamon on top. Everybody doesn't like that, so it would be nice if you guys gave regular biscuits and then gave a choice for the sweet biscuits. My niece Carla, she loved it. Oh, she was in for it all, and it was a sentimental thing, of course. And it didn't go as planned, but maybe one day we will revisit Lucille's and see if they have changed. Up to that point, every time I took someone there, they enjoyed it. And we always had, every person that I ever took there, we always had a good time. So we're not kicking Lucille's. We're just critiquing Lucille's. So this isn't a bad Yelp review because we don't know. If we would have went today, maybe the food might have been different, like I said, because every day you have different cooks, you have different servers. Servers are always nice. One thing about it in that establishment, those people treat their customers good. And we just didn't get what we wanted. Well, I'm not going to say we didn't get what we wanted. What we wanted just wasn't good. And they do have a nice menu. They have cut it down a little bit, but they do have a good menu. And like I said, the service was good. The manager came out immediately and tried to rectify the situation. And he really, really took the time to try to solve that. Because that's what managers do. They want to keep their customers. I just so happen to know what good food is. Because I had a mother who was the chef of all chefs. The kids used to be mad at me because they were smelling the food come outside. I said, how you going to be mad at me? Because my mama could cook. And they was like, we wish we could eat with y'all. I said, you could knock on the door. My mama will feed you. You just got to get up the nerve to knock on the door. Saying that, like, comment, and subscribe, YouTube. I appreciate everybody who likes the shorts, who check us out. We're going to do some fun things while I'm in the city. Lots of things going on. But right now, my mama was asleep when I got in. My sister cooked me a heck of a homemade breakfast. That thick cut bacon, eggs, grits, and scrambled eggs. Delicious. So I'm out of here. Just got off the plane, just got home. Got lots of things to do. So hey, peace out, YouTube.